What's up everyone, welcome to another Project X Talk review. This week we're back with another review in the Gamepass in Review series. My name's Kevin, aka the Muffin Man, and this week we're taking a look at Gears Tactics, developed by Splash Damage and of course the Coalition, published and released in April 2020 by Xbox Game Studios. Now I'm going to start this review with perhaps a very controversial statement. Gears Tactics is better than Gears 5. Yes, I know. Gears 5 is fantastic. Hivebusters DLC is gorgeous and amazing. Forget all that. I'm telling you right now, Gears Tactics is the best Gears of War game since Gears of War 3, and I'm going to tell you why. Gears Tactics introduces a fresh new look to the Gears of War formula that has basically remained unchanged since its introduction on the 360. Taking the game from a third-person cover-based shooter to a turn-based strategy game was certainly something I did not expect, and yet is something I absolutely adore. Fans of this genre will find plenty to love here as you build your roster of characters, equip them with different roles, plan out your moves to best utilize your units, and complete the objective. In that sense, it's a very by-the-book strategy game, but it injects this Gears of War charm by allowing for staples of the series to remain, such as executions. Each class and weapon has a different execution. You have an introduction to this mechanic that allows you to protect units called Overwatch. You have skill trees to customize your cast, and new to Gears, you can actually color code your weapons and armor. Let me tell you, there's nothing better than running into battle against the Locusts with what is essentially firearm wielding Power Rangers. And if that doesn't keep you coming back, then the story certainly will. Is it as deep and complex as other Gears of War titles? Perhaps not. But what it is a cast of enjoyable characters, your main character, Gabe Diaz, and if that name sounds familiar to you, then you'll know him as the father of protagonist Kate Diaz from Gears of War 4 and 5. That's right, this is a prequel. Gabe's a soldier who self-demoted himself and is forced back into the conflict by Sid Redburn and the COG to take down Ukon, a big bad in the Locust ranks. Along the way, you'll be introduced to a wide cast of characters, some with more of an impact on the story than others, but it doesn't stop you from getting attached to certain characters and coming up with your own little narrative in your head. I won't spoil the game as it's something you should really experience for yourself, but Gears of War fans will certainly end the game smiling, knowing we just saw the start of something very special. If we examine the game from a technical standpoint, the game is gorgeous. Running at a beautiful 4K 60 on the Xbox Series X, you'll be hard-pressed to currently find a game that looks better on the newest gen of consoles. While it looks beautiful, it still keeps that dark, gritty feel that Gears of War has intact, but this entry allows you to add a wide array of vibrant and unique colors to your characters you won't see in the mainline entries. This game is relatively bug-free, as I actually only had one bug during my 20-plus hour campaign. Unfortunately, it was a bug where the enemy turn got stuck and wouldn't allow me to progress. This happened on the same mission 3 times, and is apparently caused by units killing an enemy with return fire. Simple fix, reload the last checkpoint. Frustrating, but it's fine. Apart from that, the gameplay quality matches the impressive graphics, with each mission being a joy to play. Taking your units into battle, devising your tactics is the whole appeal of the genre. The main drawback in this department is the lack of mission variety. The missions seem to be either defend the point, rescue survivors, destroy an objective, or something along those lines. Mix the lack of mission type and with the fact that every story mission you're then forced to do 2 to 3 side missions to gather some worthless recruits and supplies, well, it can start to drag a little. After you beat the final boss, there is a whole end game you can partake in to gather the best gear in the game, but by that point you're pretty much fatigued and you don't really want to grind out the same mission types to get these legendary weapons. Overall, I was thoroughly impressed with Gears of War's first foray into the genre, and with this title being available on Game Pass, I'd highly recommend checking it out. I believe that with some refinement, the series can only build upon this. Project X Talks gives Gears Tactics an 8 out of 10.